Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today we're going to be on live doing a battleground, punching some people in the face, and just talking about random things that kind of happened in WoW news. That's because the Legion beta is down right now, and for some reason the PTR doesn't seem to want to be working very well either. So I'm going ahead and just mob on here and talk about some random stuff, guys. So let's do this. What? We got Silver Shard Mine, guys. Looks like we're going to run in and probably just smash on these guys as hard as we can, definitely. They're coming from all directions. Let's slow them from over there. Let's dot that guy up. Dot that guy up. Nope, we didn't get a grip off. That was in our chain, so no one can blame us for that one. We're going to go back in on this Ellie. We got some kiting going on here. Some kiting. Guys, I gotta say, like, the damage that nobody takes, I'm just not used to this anymore. Alright, so we can kick that interrupt there at the end. There we go. We're gonna pop AMS, make sure we don't get peeled. We get hammered anyway by Captain Warrior. Gonna put Soul Reaper on this guy. Grip, big Frost Strike. GG, Mr. Healer. We definitely outplayed that guy. Alright, so talking about random news of stuff that's going on in the WoW community, guys. Yesterday, the GCD tournament went on, which was pretty cool, but I gotta say, I'm just not that into WoD arenas anymore. Like, watching that, it was kind of, I don't know, after playing Legion, it just seems so tasteless to me, guys. I just, like, seriously, it feels really tasteless to me. I'm not even sure why, but I mean, it was a good arena. They had a lot of cool people there playing, and I believe they're continuing the rest of it today. But there was a little incident that happened during the live stream, which was pretty funny, and it started a minor little rumor. And I actually heard some other people talking about it, which kind of made it different. So I decided I might as well discuss it and talk about it. So while they were streaming, basically the GCD tournament, they bring up the little overlay screen in between matches so they can kind of, you know, get stuff ready and set things up. Well, a couple times they forgot to pop it up at first, and the person that's running the actual account, which I believe is the main guy that runs it, I can't think of his name right now, but basically he was talking to somebody, and he asked if somebody in their tournament was playing in another tournament. Now, the way the stream took this is that this person was playing in multiple teams in their current tournament. So the stream was freaking out for a good 30 minutes about, somebody cheating in the tournament being a hoax, which obviously, guys, I saw it. I was sitting right there when it happened, and it was pretty prevalent and obvious that that wasn't what they were asking. So yes, guys, if you hear that rumor, it's definitely a false rumor going around. There's no cheating going on. Honestly, most of those guys wouldn't allow it, because a lot of them are stubborn assholes. I know that for a fact. Alright, so the other thing that went on, I believe it was about 15 hours ago or so, was the live stream of the Devs Q&A for Legion. They keep bringing those back up and doing them. So, I mean, I felt like a lot of the information was kind of regurgitated, or maybe stuff I already knew. But there was a couple key things I found interesting when they were talking about balancing classes, and it really sounds like I hit the nail right on the head the other day when we were talking about simplifying, of course, and breaking down classes to build them back up. And it's quite obvious that that's what's going on. I mean, they basically said it themselves, which I thought was really cool. And they said they're trying to balance it, but they're having problems tweaking minor abilities. And of course, if they change an ability, then it's going to actually change the whole playstyle of the class, which in my opinion, I like the current playstyles of how things are going. I just believe that the percentages and damages need to be tweaked a little bit, and I believe the game will actually be extremely balanced. Now, guys, just the gear difference alone in Battlegrounds right now, as you can see, creates a giant difference of power, and it creates a giant uneven massacre of strength. I mean, it's obvious. So that alone, guys, I've got to admit, just the scaling of the gear actually makes Legion PvP that much better, because, I mean, even a new player can come into a battleground, and if he knows how to play correctly, he can apply extreme pressure on me, and, I can die to this guy. I mean, chances are his artifact probably won't be as high, so he may not deal nearly as much damage at the time, but still, it's damage. It's good damage coming at you. If somebody bursts correctly, you're going to get your butt kicked. And, that's obviously not the case right now. So the other thing that they were talking about is, see, where was it at? Okay, they were talking about not legacy servers. They were talking about pristine servers. Now, it seems that, at first they wanted pristine servers, not legacy servers, because, I don't know, they felt like it would be better using the current version of WoW compared to trying to use an old patch, and that wasn't what people wanted, which obviously pristine servers is not what people wanted, so they're actually leaning away from using pristine servers at this point. Not to be confused with legacy or vanilla servers that we do want. We all thought basically that these pristine servers were a terrible idea, and basically the devs said, which I thought this was kind of a pointless thing to say, was the fact that you can choose not to use heirlooms, to get that social experience. Well, obviously that's not going to work because, you still got to use Dungeon Finder because of the group that you're with. I mean, obviously, how long is it going to take you to manually put together a group for, stockades? I mean, obviously, it's going to take forever. I remember, manually whispering people my level. Yo, bro, you want a DPS back in the day? Scarlet Monastery, bro! Level 30! Like, nah, that's not going to happen. You know how long it'd take? It would just be, it would be so pointless. Well, come on. Come on down, guys. We can play. I mean, it really would just be so pointless. And the fact is, even though you're choosing not to use heirlooms, it doesn't mean the rest of the group's not using heirlooms. So you're hitting like a limp noodle. The other guys are killing the bosses faster than you can actually excessively see the mechanics. And it just ruins the whole experience for any new player, obviously, because they don't know what the heck's going on. And by the time they get to the heroic version of that or time walking, they're like, yo, there's mechanics, bro. What happened? And that's kind of just my opinion on that subject. I mean, honestly, like, legacy server is the only way to go. Like, it has to be the old server. We just smashed that one out so fast I didn't even hardly finish what I was saying. Legacy servers coming back is going to be cool. I think that if they do announce them, this is my speculation. Nobody else's. I didn't hear this nowhere. If they do announce legacy servers, it's going to be during BlizzCon. Or around then, so it's going to be about 2 to 3 months after the release, of course, of Legion, so we'll have enough time to play that, play through the game, get up our characters, and then they might put those out to bring in a bigger crowd and also have an alt form of something to do. Now, the last thing I want to say, guys, is if I remember right, Botter's Bandwave just got released, one of my buddies was telling me, and there's going to be a lot of previous botters coming back to the games on the accounts that got previously banned. I believe that was the second wave that got hit. I don't believe it was the first wave. I believe the first wave was up in it was a while back. But anyways, so that happened. So a lot of botters are coming back to the game at this point. I can imagine all those ban waves probably killed a lot of people's fun. But that's okay because they needed to be banned, guys. It just needed to be done. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. We smashed this out pretty fast. Wanted to talk about a little bit of news going on. And, of course, I couldn't get on the beta because it was down. I wanted to play some Destro Warlock PvP, maybe some Survival Hunter is my plan today, but I'm going to have to put that off maybe later, tomorrow that I make the video on that. But until next time, guys, this was your boy Hazzed.